Hello everyone, welcome back to the Heffy Doodle channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steph Williams. I'm a paper crafter and card maker from Queensland, Australia, and today I have this adorable birthday card to share with you. Today's card features the Wrapped with Love stamp set and the Big Bold Words stamp set. I'll be using the largest of the Whimsically Wonky dies for my card base. That stitched border is a favourite of mine. I'll also be using these little distress inks and a bunch of pastel coloured Copic markers. Let's get started. So as you can see here, I have cut my background with a white piece of cardstock, and now I'm just going to grab my inks and rub them on my craft mat. I do rub a fair amount on here, and in the end it didn't turn out to be enough, so don't be afraid to use quite a lot and to use a lot of water for this next step. So here I am just spraying down these inks, just turning them to a puddle of coloured water, and I'm going to press my white cardstock directly into that. I just love the way this turns out. It is vibrant and the colours blend in a way that I just cannot achieve by using foam tools or brushes. Now that was quite a lot of water, so that background is going to need a little while to dry. And so it's the perfect time to stamp out my images. Today I'm going with a bunch of these adorable little characters from the Wrapped with Love set and some piles of presents. I've also raided my Heffy Doodle stash for some other presents as well, so you may recognise them from other sets. Once that is done, it is then time to get colouring. Today I'm using just a very simple Copic rainbow, as I was kind of trying to match the colours of my background. My Copic collection is very small. I don't have any hot pinks, which is a little bit of a shame because it would have been nice to add some of them in there. So if you'd like to replicate this card, it would look really good with a more vibrant pink. I'm going to colour in these little critters first and then move on to the presents. My colouring technique is always super simple. I use 2 colours per area, a light one and a dark one. I simply colour in with the light one, use the dark one for shadows, and then go back in with that light one to blend those colours together. It is super simple and super effective. To add a little bit more dimension, I just use some white jelly roll pens a little bit later to add some highlights. Out of all the themed cards I could have chosen to make today, I went with a birthday card, and I don't know about you, but I've got a lot of people in my family, and for some reason, though their birthdays are on the same day every year, I always seem to get caught without birthday cards. So every chance that I get whenever I'm trying to think of a new card that I should make, sometimes I look in my stash and think, you know what, I don't have enough birthday cards. I should add a couple more. And this set was absolutely perfect. I hadn't had a chance to use it yet. I have been dying to use that kitty cat. He is just so cute. And so today's project was the perfect excuse to get these ones out. When I picked this set, I had in mind the versatility for it. So it works perfect for a birthday. These presents could be coloured in Christmas colours to make adorable Christmas cards. And I figured it would also look really good with some of the elements from the special delivery stamp set for the baby cards. I really do like sets that aren't overly specific. If I can get a couple of uses and different occasions out of them, that always makes me really happy. I would love to know in the comments what your favourite Heffy Doodle stamp or die set is. Which one do you find you use the most? As I'm sure you guessed, the Whimsically Wonky dies are my favourite for backgrounds. They're so simple, but that stitch detailing just adds a bit of flair to a plain background. So you'll see it in a lot of my Heffy Doodle cards. While I finish up with this, I'll leave you with a little bit of music. Now that my background is nice and dry, it's time to add my stamped sentiment. I did wait until it was completely dry because I didn't want this ink to run in my saturated paper. Today I'm going with the enormous Happy B-Day. I love these stamps, I love these fonts. They're so much fun and they take up a good portion of a background, so you really don't have to add too much more to it. Before I go adding any dimension to the front, I'm going to add some double-sided tape onto the back of this so that it's nice and easy to adhere to a card base later. And while there's nothing in the way, I'm going to add some white Jelly Roll highlights to my letters just to make them pop a little bit more. And then it's my favourite part of any card, assembling my scene on the front. I do tend to go a little bit overboard. I love stamping out a whole bunch of images and trying to find the best way to use them all. I do love creating these chaotic little scenes with so much to look at. And in this one, I nearly bit off more than I could chew. I could barely fit everything in together. So here I've got my adorable cat and the puppy dog in the background with some presents. And then I'll be adding some foam squares to my other images to add that layer of dimension in the front. With everything added to my card front, now is the time to remove that backing on the double-sided tape and add this to a card base. And there we have it, this card is complete. I hope you love it as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to the Heffy Doodle channel. I'll see you again next month with another crafty project. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.